Welcome back to Channel, guys. Let's talk about a anime made in America, kind of an anime review. I do say kind of because a lot of people are very, very diehard. If it's not made in Japan, it's not an anime. So this is a film primarily made in the US. Came out in a Comic Con convention, and gosh, the graphics themselves. If it was anime, you would think, man, this is from the 80s, but it's actually 2004, not even 20 years old. But it is called Lady Death, the movie. Um, it is both dubbed and subbed on Crunchyroll. I'm in the journey trying to find as many anime movies as possible to watch and react to, and this is one that I came across there on Crunchyroll. I wish they were a lot better at organizing their movies because sometimes they don't even show up in the movie list. But yeah, definitely good series. This one itself, um, it is quite interesting, but it kind of, I think it flopped at the end. But we'll go from here. Before anything, if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. Again, I am reviewing movies. I haven't really done a lot of consecutive reviewing on movies. I want to do that, so I'm getting myself to it. Hopefully, you guys enjoy these movie reviews because movies are a lot easier to watch, obviously, than series. But there's not a lot out there or a lot of subscriptions to watch. So I am trying to watch as many movies that are able to be seen through subscriptions. That way, you guys are able to get them as well. So, this one is on Crunchyroll and it is both dubbed and subbed. So, again, Lady Death, the movie. So, it is 2004 film, it is an American. Technically came out in the anime network, so it's still considered an anime, and it is on Crunchyroll. So we'll just go from there. It's 15th century Sweden type of deal, and we hear about this girl called Hope. She's very beautiful, has a boyfriend, and essentially, dad ends up being Lucifer himself, and because of that, people burn her on the stake, and Lucifer, her dad, takes the soul of the person that she loves. Now, she goes into hell. Essentially, she re, takes the help of demons to go into hell, and she confronts her father. And her father, obviously, not obviously, but her father says, "No, like not that's not gonna happen. We're not gonna do your wishes. This is my territory, my realm. I don't care that you didn't knew who I was, but you're gonna have to do what I want." And he basically sends her off to get tortured and then away. Essentially, he's like, "You can come back when you're ready to work with me." Well, Hope essentially becomes Lady Death, and she is trained under another man in the realm of hell, who is basically, he was kicked out from the army of Lucifer essentially, and so he trains her up so much that her whole physical changes. Like her skin turns white. It's kind of weird. Um, they go and take over a group of the soldiers, so some of the bigger soldiers, and take the weapon that's very very much known that is a dangerous weapon to wield, from the again army of hell. And through this destroying and killing the leader of this group, they gain his soldiers basically take alliance to her, and so she ends up with an army, right? That is 50% of the movie. The other 50% is her essentially going and fighting against Lucifer. Now, Lucifer does have um, a little bit of help. He has this demon who is able to teleport place to place and also disguise himself. He's a jester essentially, and through that he essentially is able to get the upper hand at the end. But then Lady Death um, ends up so just killing him, even though she's dealt with, you know, the worst hand possible. Even though she's very good at doing stuff a certain way so that she's able to destroy him. He's still being Lucifer, the king of lies, ends up tricking her. Now, at the end, she does kill him, and essentially, it's a new beginning for hell. And that, in a nutshell, is the movie. It's weird. There's a lot of European hell based, obviously, things that are seen and showcased in this movie. There's a lot of stuff that does not point to Japan. And that's, I guess, the biggest thing that I want to say is that it's kind of one of those anime movies accepted in the anime community for what it is or what it was in the beginning, but it's really not the anime people want to watch. It's not Japanese culture. It's not influenced whatsoever by the Eastern Hemisphere culture at all. So in itself, if you're watching it, you know immediately this is not Japanese. And I watched it and I was like, this cannot be Japanese. And I looked it up and yeah, I was right. So because of that, because if you're looking for really an anime, true anime series or sorry, movie to watch, this is probably going to go down to a 5 out of 10. Is it a good movie? It's decent. Predictable. I knew what was going to happen, but it's not bad, I guess. I'll put it like that. So out of 10 is 5 out of 10. And there's a lot better anime movies. It seemed like it was 1980s where it should have been 20 years more progress in its animation, and it wasn't. So, oh well. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. You guys can also follow me on social media. I will be doing more movies here. So if you have a movie to recommend, do in the comment section. And guys, like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.